Alright guys, it is 7 o'clock. I don't know if you guys have flags where you're located, but we're gonna stand and recite the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Alright, thank you guys. Thank you guys for all chiming in. We're from a very, very quiet school and media center. It doesn't feel right at all, but we'll get through this. So anyway, I am looking for a motion to approve the agenda. And I'd also like for, just to make sure that you state your name, because sometimes if we don't have the full screen to hear who it is, please. So Justin?
Yes.
Okay.
Chad Barsness seconds it.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, these are all going to be roll call votes. So Christensen.
Yes.
Holberg, yes. Meyer.
Yes.
Barsness.
Yes.
Savagil.
Yes.
Reichman.
Yes.
Hugisberg.
Yes.
Motion carries. Visitors' comments. I don't suppose we have any, but are there any visitors' comments? Are there any visitors' comments? We'll move on to number 6, special recognitions and honors. Chip.
Good evening, Mr. Chair, members of the board, members of the community. Tonight, the special recognition and honors goes to all of our 2149 staff as people came to work on, I got the news last Sunday, and fast forward to one day, prepared for distance learning, prepared to deliver meals, and prepared child care in just a very short period of time, and executed it 48 hours after. And the work has not ended. People have been working consistently all the way through, and I do believe that I was told just today we delivered over 500 meals. Right now we have 34 kids in child care, and we developed a distance learning plan in a matter of just days. So I want to thank everyone's hard work.
All right. Thank you, Chip. We'll move on to 7, approval of the minutes of the following meetings. February 24th, District Advisory, the 24th, regular, March 4th, special work session, and the 16th, special work. Looking for a motion, please.
I'll make a motion, Meyer.
Second person.
Okay. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote. Christensen.
Yes.
Holberg, yes. Meyer.
Yes.
Barsness.
Yes.
Savagil.
Yes.
Reichman.
Yes.
Hugisberg.
Yes.
Motion carries. Consider and approve all claims, accounts, donations, and gifts. Chip? Chip, are you?
Yep. Okay, so I'll take over.
Okay.
If everyone would just please mute their mics for a second, I'm going to project here and present, and then you can take a look at it, and then I'll stop presenting.
Okay.
Everybody should be able to start to see the bills. Can everybody see some bills?
Yep.
Okay, so go through the bills. Total of $1,582,202.05. Going through the major bills, anything over $5,000, you can see CenterPoint Energy for our gas bill, our insurance payment, camps, food, Lakes Country Service Club. This is a membership fee. I think we pay twice a year. Palmer Busing, and actually we're for budget expo, we're doing quite well. This is our bill to Luntern for services rendered. This is just updating a server out of our tech levy. Taylor Publishing, I'd have to go review this bill, but I'm guessing it's I would guess a music bill, but I have to go look at that one. This is just money that goes in, for money we gathered, from hosting events, life insurance payment, scroll through, Palmer busing again. This is Riley bus for, I think those are charter buses that were taken for the last 6 months. Actually, it was probably the bill we had to pay for, the bus trip to Florida. So that is being refunded, and, as is our payment to, Walt Disneyland. This is our credit card bill. And last one would be Wake Sun. That is, we pay them, and they pay Excel Energy. So we get rebates from Excel, and Wake Sun is where, that's the solar farm north of Starbucks that we subscribe to. So I've subscribed, those are the bills we paid.
I'll make a motion to approve. Chad?
I'll second.
All right, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote. Christensen,
Yes.
Holberg, yes. Meyer,
Yes.
Barsness,
Yes.
Savagel,
Yes.
Reichman,
Yes.
Lucasberg.
Yes.
Motion carried. Investment update. Yep.
You can see the screen, I'm projecting our money market account at Eagle Bank, a money market account at Glenwood, and then our checking and petty cash. You can see the interest earned. So,
You just wanna go into food service and your superintendent report if
Yep.
you need to.
here's our school lunch balance. I'll see if I can increase this. Overall, I just go to the total. Profit loss, revenue 580, expenses 606. That's because sometimes it doesn't catch up to itself. So you might be buying food ahead of time, and this would be just at the time of where it was cut off. Overall, food service has continued to be in the black, so no major issues there. You can see right here. If I go over here, you can see the totals. But overall, we've been able to reduce our debt, and there hasn't been any significant issues in our food service. And then, I don't know, this is probably just has to be taken. Well, that's coming up on our next one. On the superintendent report, well, let's just do this, Mr. Chair, to make sure I don't mess this up. I would just say, maybe take a motion to approve the investment date and then make a motion to approve the service update.
So made, Christensen.
Second,
Reichman.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, so roll call. Christensen,
Yes.
Holberg, yes. Meyer,
Yes.
Barsness,
Yes.
Savagel, Reichman,
Yes.
Lucasberg.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Superintendent's report, for the board. Enrollment as of March 1st is 1315 total. It's a little misleading because there are 17 kids who are members of early child special ed that we can count. So, it's actually a little higher than 1264. You get 1281. And so, it's above our budget number, and it's still consistent. We're still at about 38% of our budget to actual spent, but because of disruption in bills and things, we'll have to keep up with that. Tonight we'll be looking at our field maintenance contract, so that'll be coming up. The boiler is being installed. I've been out for a few weeks, but I believe it's already been installed. And then I'd just go down. Thank you to our artists for giving their art. And then, before I left, we did the Operation Lake of Pride, and it was a pretty good option, pretty good event, we had a pep fest, K-12, and really highly attended, and I think they did a nice job making a video. School calendar I'll be voting on tonight, and the reason it's option 2, is that the majority, 62%, said that was a better option, and we did put a waiver in the MDE to start before Labor Day. Bill, you're in the room, if you wanna state anything about community activities quick.
No, not much to add relative to, last time we met. Everything's on hold, either postponed or canceled until we find out exactly what's going on from the governor and the Minnesota State High School League, which I think we'll anticipate to happen later this week, so nothing more to report on that at this time. I will say this, we are going to delay the messenger. There will not be a spring, early summer messenger. We're going to wait on the messenger until August 1st. There'll be nothing coming between now and July 31st at this time.
Yeah, for the record, just for community ed, is that the messenger will be going out for bid. We haven't done that for a while, and so I took a look at it, and we'll be putting that out for bid this next year. For elementary, you can see shutdown update. I believe that all second and third graders were contacted about picking up a device for distance learning, so I know that action's been taken care of today. And teachers have been a variety of live tape lessons. In high school, you can see some distance learning and lunch from last Tuesday, and Corey and his team have been working on the distance learning plan. We did put a posting out for a fact teacher, and we do have 2 applicants. And then you can drill down if you want. We did get our, Corey went and picked up our plasma cutter. So I did see Marn from the Rotaries come to take a look at it, so I don't know when that'll be in operation. And just so everybody knows on the house, because it's only 2 kids to finish the house, and Mr. NZ, their distance learning is that they're going to take turns working on the house with just very limited people, like 2 kids, until they can no longer come. But the house will get wrapped up here and then handed over to Habitat. For win tonight, in the board agenda, you'll see documentation for DHS for allowing telemedicine for kids who need mental health. And then in the technology, Mark, you're in the office. You're there. Anything you want to state?
No, but as you mentioned, we got the iPads ready for 2nd and 3rd grade, and they were picking them up at the end of the day, so I'm assuming they got rolled out. A lot of them today. Quite a few parents had stopped and picked them up.
Good.
And we did get some new iPads. We got 35 new iPads from Rotary donations, so I don't know if those are ones that went out. I don't know. Mark, did those go out, or those?
Those were for 1st graders, so they did not go out.
Oh, sorry, 1st graders. I'm sorry.
Yep.
And buildings and grounds, that team has been working phenomenal, and they're shifting their crews to be days and to have extra cleaning throughout the day. So, subject questions, that concludes my superintendent update.
All right, thank you, Mr. Rankin. We'll move on.
Mr. Chair, the next thing I'd offer is this is per MSBA, so they can see it here.
Yep.
Due to the declared health pandemic and declared state of emergency pursuant to Minnesota Statute 13D.021, basically we're going to be holding all school meetings to be held by teleconference, all electronic meetings. Taking this action does not inhibit school board members from personally attending a school board meeting. It just provides a notice that some or all of the school board members may be participating in a meeting from a remote location. And the statute does not require a physical location for each board member to be posted. So, Mr. Chair, I just advise that we adopt this tonight so people are aware, as we enter a new normal, that this might become the new normal, what people are telecommuting in.
All right, so I'm looking for a motion to approve converting meetings to teleconference until further notice.
Myers.
Second.
Who got you? get it.
Meyer first, Hua second.
I'll second it, Gooseberg.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote. Christensen,
Yes.
Holtberg, yes. Meyer,
Yes.
Barsness,
Yes.
Svagil, Reichman,
Yes.
Hoogesberg,
Yes.
motion carried. Next on the consent calendar. If there's anything that
Mr. Chair.
Yep,
Just so you know, the new employee, the reason we're gonna approve it tonight is she's already worked for us. We have froze all, new hires, replacements, if they're not necessary or essential employees, but, this Shay Hastings has already been working for us. The other three are resignations.
okay.
Motion approved, Mr. Chairman.
Chad?
Parsons, second.
Chad Christensen was. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Christensen,
Yes.
Holtberg, yes. Meyer,
Yes.
Barsness,
Yes.
Svagil,
Yes.
Reichman,
Yes.
Hoogesberg,
Yes.
motion carries. Item 14, consider approval of the 2021 school calendar.
School calendars in front of you, basically, it looks at starting, school would start, September the 1st, with Labor Day being September 7th. The last day of school for students would be, I just remember here, it would be, for students be the 27th, for staff the 28th, and graduation be the night of the 28th, with Memorial Day being the 31st. This is the same calendar you've seen for the last 3 months. It just, we're just approving tonight so we can publish.
What's the pleasure of the board? Justin?
Meyer second.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Barsness, we're mixing up
Yes.
the lineup here. Christensen,
Yes.
Chad, yes. Hoogesberg,
Yes.
Holtberg, yes. Meyer,
Yes.
Reichman,
Yes.
Svagil,
Yes.
motion carries. Consider approval of the 1921 Minnesota Teachers Association Masters Agreement. Chip,
The personnel committee has worked on it since last July. The contract is in front of you tonight for approval. Unless the personnel committee members want to speak, it's within our budget for this year and next year. I appreciate all the hard work that both groups have, and I recommend approval.
Parsons makes a motion to approve. Second, Christensen.
Thank you. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Christensen,
Yes.
Holtberg, yes. Meyer,
Yes.
Barsness,
Yes.
Svagil,
Yes.
Reichman,
Yes.
Hoogesberg,
Yes.
motion carries. Item 16, consider approval of the MAS baseball field maintenance and game prep bids.
Tonight for all board members, tonight we had 3 bids. We had Lawn Boys, for the baseball field, we had Lawn Boys lawn care at $24.95. Minnewaska Baseball Association, $5,000, and Bang Doctor Inc. at $68.50 per reminder. The facility committee met, they sent me their notes. The recommendation is the Minnewaska Baseball Association for $5,000. The rationale for this bid, by not going with the lowest bid, is that they're providing all chalking and painting. Lawn Boys was not, which was one of the requirements, that we sought to get. So the recommendation was Minnewaska Baseball Association because they provided chalking and painting and had a special equipment to facilitate. But I'll turn it over to the facilities committee for any further comment.
No, that sums it up exactly right. We had a lot of discussions on it, and, that's just kind of what we thought was the best all-around choice.
Chad, do you have anything else?
Does that mean you're making a motion, Mr. Parsons?
Yes, I will make a motion to go with, Baseball Association for the baseball field.
Second?
Meyer second.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, it's a roll call vote. Christensen?
Yes.
Holbrook? Yes. Meyer?
Yes.
Parsons?
Yes.
Savajul? Reichman?
Yes.
Hoogesberg?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 17, consider approval of football track field maintenance and game prep bids.
Mr. Chair, members of the board, the facilities committee met. They reviewed the 4 bids: lawn boys, lawn care, $37.95, aquarium maintenance, $4,500, Phil John's roof, $59.50, and Diamond Doctor, $82.50. The facilities committee met, sent me their notes. The recommendation is going to lowest bidder, lawn boys, lawn care. All of our facilities committee meeting, but that was a recommendation.
What's the pleasure of the board?
I have a question on, for the facilities committee, or if we got clarification on these other two. Questions are gonna be for the same questions for the next 2 locations, but, was there, on these bids, there's no anything or shock on either of these recommended deals? Are we going with the maintenance, with our maintenance that's doing, or our janitors gonna be doing shocking on these?
Yes, Mr. Gooseberg, we met with Corey Curry, and because there's minimal chalking, and a small amount that we'll pick up our maintenance personnel will pick up any, miscellaneous chalking, or striping.
Okay, and then, just to clarify, I'm guessing you chalked some, lawn boys on the bids of McCrory Maintenance specified that it was once a week for their numbers. There is no specification on the lawn boys. Has that been clarified that they're assuming that's once a week? Or everybody's fine with once a week, or we're gonna have an additional fee if it needs to be done technically second time a week? Is there any clarification on those?
I'd have to defer to the facilities committee, but what I understood is it would be a minimum of once a week.
I believe what I heard is that whatever's needed, if it's fast growing season, obviously it'll be cut as needed, and to make sure that it's very playable and very well kept.
So it won't be double that amount, it won't be a second fee, it'll just be that
Correct.
if they need it a second time, okay,
Correct.
thank you.
Looking for a motion?
I'll make the motion for lawn boys for both the football and track. Oh, sorry, we're just talking about football and track.
Just for the football and
Motion
track.
for lawn boys for football and track.
Second, Christensen.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Christensen?
Yes.
Holbrook, yes. Meyer?
Yes.
Parsons?
Yes.
Savajul?
Yes.
Reichman?
Yes.
Hoogesberg?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 18, consider approval of the softball field maintenance and game prep bids.
Members of the board, we had 3 proposals, 3 bids submitted. Lawn boys lawn care for $24.95, McCrory maintenance for $4,000, and Diamond Doctor for $58.50. And this looked like a recommendation I got from the facilities committee while I was gone was both lawn boys lawn care, and that our custodial and buildings grounds team will pick up any striping for any softball games. And if not provided, we would advertise at the rate of $17.50 an hour if we need additional help. So the recommendation is going with lawn boys lawn care.
And I guess just to be clear, lawn boys and McCrory bid the mowing but not the chalking, whereas the Diamond Doctor bid did have the chalking included.
Yes.
So it's clear, but we felt that our custodial staff could handle that again. Same as the football field.
Correct.
So again, I'll make a motion for lawn buoys for the softball field maintenance.
Reichman will second that.
Okay, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, it's a roll call vote. Christensen,
Yes.
Holberg, yes. Meyer,
Yes.
Varsness,
Yes.
Swadil,
Yes.
Reichman,
Yes.
Lucasberg,
Yes.
motion carries. Item 19, consider approval of MAS District Learning Plan. Chip?
People should be able to see the screen, but, one of the requirements during the school closure, is that by no later than the 30th, we would have our district's distance learning plan posted on our website, submitted to MDE for approval. This is the proposed draft. Tonight you'll be approving our distance learning plan that will continue to be potentially adjusted, to make sure it makes sense, but this will go on our district's website as a communication tool going to all families if and when we enter distance learning.
Thank you.
It's a review for your draft. If you have a copy, you can go through it, but, I want to believe that all our staff and leadership teams reviewed this and made their adjustments, so subject questions.
What is the pleasure of the board?
Mary makes a motion. Go ahead, Chuck.
Christensen.
Meyer, a second.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Christensen,
Yes.
Holberg, yes. Meyer,
Yes.
Varsness,
Yes.
Swadil, Reichman,
Yes.
Lucasberg,
Yes.
motion carries. 20, consider approval of procedures and policy for the telemedicine. Chip?
So on your screen, you'll see what we've been directed by Human Services for telemedicine. These are medical, mental health providers, practitioners who are providing services across our 23 member districts to students who attend Wynn Academy. So this has pretty much been given to us and directed to us to allow us to provide and continue this service as required by MD. So this is what you'll be really approving, is allowing this process as directed.
It's a real good thing. I know that they are fast tracking this through. I just have an example from my work where folks that I'm working with are involved in this. So it's been a great thing by the Department of Health responding to this. Really positive.
Looking for a motion and a second.
Christensen.
Go ahead, Christensen.
Christensen approved.
Okay,
Varsness will second.
thank you. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Christensen,
Yes.
Holberg, yes. Meyer,
Yes.
Varsness,
Yes.
Swadil, Reichman,
Yes.
Lucasberg,
Yes.
motion carries. Policy committee update. Is there anything that any of you on policy want to discuss with any of these? Are we good to move forward?
Yeah.
Angie?
Yes.
So,
One
So-
standard, I mean, yeah, we don't really have much insight on them, they're just pretty much standard policy, some of them are just new ones that were adopted by MSPSA, so. we
Okay.
Follow those, really not too much fanciness there.
The first reading of the following policies, same thing, you can read through those. We'll move on to 23, second reading and approval of the following policies. This will require a motion and a second, please.
Lucasberg will make a motion to approve.
Reichman will second.
Go ahead.
Reichman? Okay. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Christensen? Christensen? We lose Chad? yes. Meyer,
Yes.
Barsness,
Yes.
Savajel, Reichman,
Yes.
Lewisburg.
Yes.
Motion carries. It looks like we have meetings coming up, special work session on 4/1, and the 20th is the regular meeting, which I'm guessing we'll be doing it exactly the same way as tonight. Does anyone else have anything else in closing? Chip, are you good?
Members of the board, it is likely there'll be some changes in direction coming up in the next 24 to 48 hours. I don't have any new information about distance learning. And so at this time, I don't really have anything to update you on because I really don't know, and I don't want to say anything because I really don't know. So I would anticipate, you might get a phone call or we might, I might need to update you on changes coming. But, at this time, I don't know anything, so.
Alright.
We're good.
Well, I appreciate everything there, guys, and, we'll get through this. We always do. That's what we do here, and, especially in small communities, and, we'll keep working. I'm looking for a motion to adjourn at 7:30.
Barsness, so moved.
Was it Justin? Yeah. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. Last roll call vote of the night, Christensen.
Yes.
Holtberg, yes. Meyer.
Yes.
Barsness.
Yes.
Savajel. Yes. Reichman.
Yes.
Lewisburg.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Went pretty smooth for a first run.
Thanks, buddy.